The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
What a reaction from the WWE Universe. I can't hear myself think.
Hey, Cole, don't think I didn't see you hanging out outside the Divas locker room with that mistletoe in hand. When he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major champions. The year has gone by when he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. When he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major champions. The year has gone by when he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. When he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. Gone by when he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. These competitors These competitors These competitors These competitors These competitors will These competitors 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 These competitors
Is this it?
Mercy, the sister Abigail.
Ooh, that was brutal.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything left after that.
If a superstar does not think they need a plan to take the fight to Bray Wyatt, my advice is to get your head examined. Wyatt even suggests to his opponents, run. The biggest...
The following contest is scheduled for... And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler!
Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
Unfortunately, it looks like I got cold for Christmas this year. I would much rather have worked with Tom Phillips or Brian Saxton.
Oh, man, that was a genius. First off, his name is Byron, and second off, it'd take you all night to think of that line. Both men enter this match with tidal waves of momentum, which set them on a collision course for this very moment. It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way.
Here's the cover.
From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken. The show-off Dolph Ziggler is famous for his incredible athletic gifts and cutting interview skills. Ziggler enjoys being outspoken and proving in the ring that he's the absolute best the WWE has to offer. That's why the fans pay such close attention when he's in the ring. Well, on the topic of Dolph Ziggler here, tell us your thoughts.
It's tough to forget a name like Dolph Ziggler, mostly because Dolph Ziggler
Covers. 1, 2. And he escapes with a kick out.
There are few superstars more resilient than Dolph Ziggler. No, not again. He's absolutely relentless here. Michael, you spoke earlier about Dolph Ziggler, and whether people want to admit it or not, everyone knows he is a world-class athlete and one of the most captivating superstars in all of WWE. And of course, we also know how much he enjoys talking about it when he grabs hold of a microphone. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. I'd like to take a moment right now to wish everybody watching a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for spending part of your holiday with us.
You know, Cole, Dolph Ziggler has some of the best natural ability within those ropes that I've ever seen. I mean, he's got speed, agility, grappling skills, aerial assaults. He can do it all, which is why the fans in the crowd and the superstars in the locker room are always watching to see what the show-off is going to do next.
Going for the cover. 2. And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. I guess Dolph Ziggler still has some more showing off to do.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh, my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact twin. You know, Michael, if you recall, Dolph Ziggler's WWE debut against Batista was a huge deal. Win, lose, or draw for a superstar to debut on one of the most watched shows on television makes a statement. And that night, Dolph Ziggler made a statement.
Dolph Ziggler gets the cover. 2. And the shoulder's up.
And the match continues. I love this.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
Jerry, when Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, it was clear that he was someone who was going to raise the bar for all WWE superstars. I think the monitor, the show-off, is proof Ziggler has done just that. Back between the ropes.
That hand had a lot of force behind it. Oh, look out here.
He may have to worry about internal injuries.
This guy's just too strong. Hey, the shoulders are down.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. One of the goals of each WWE superstar is to take advantage of any opportunity they have to make an impression on the audience. When Dolph Ziggler debuted, you could tell he was going to seize that moment on Monday Night Raw and stand out in a crowded field. He's got him. Good sleeper hold. Tough move to get out of. Uh-oh.
This is what makes him so dangerous. Merry Christmas to everybody watching at home. I certainly hope Santa was good to you. We're looking at complete domination here.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked...
And he gets into the ropes.
Doing a number now.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
And will this be it? It may be.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure.
Dolph Ziggler digging down deep.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Oh, when Dolph Ziggler appears, WWE fans pay attention. They know they're going to see one of the most talented superstars to ever lace up a pair of boots who will keep them on the edge of their seats from bell to bell.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Talk about putting a target on someone's back. He is just getting...
He can do it here.
I think he's got it.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Unbelievable. That would put away almost anyone else. How can you pin Dolph Ziggler? Show off. You know, Michael, you don't go around the world with WWE and refer to yourself as the show off if you don't think you're one of the best in the business. But Dolph Ziggler is one of the best performers in the business, and everyone, the fans included, know it.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
And here's a cover. 2.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
That very ability not to quit helped propel Dolph Ziggler to be a collegiate standout at Kent University.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Well, this guy seems to think it's going to work.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Suddenly, he's in control.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Those moves sap the strength right out of you. He can end it here.
What now? 2. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. And into the cover. 2. This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. The strike finds its target.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. 2. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring. You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. This could be all zigzag. Ziggler uses the zigzag to put this thing away.
What a victory this is going to be for Dolph Ziggler. The shoulders are down. 2.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win.
Look at this. Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
An impressive strike there.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week. Ziggler is so explosive, and we can easily see more of this. The show-off can quicken the pace when he wants, so look out. Who knows what kind of hashtags will be seen on social media after this one's all said and done.
Look out.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
We're looking at complete domination here. Super kick.
I love it. A great super kick.
Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
I'd like to take a moment right now to wish everybody watching a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for spending part of your holiday with us.
Going for the big one.
What a move by Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is so dangerous inside that ring, Cole. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
The end may be near. What a move by Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is so dangerous inside that ring, Cole.
Wow, now that's what you call a...
Looking for all the glory here. 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
Here's your winner, Brian Anthony.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
What a